Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. All with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. TLC are my initials, so Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. All my own music I broadcast on here, except one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs, and I'm working on a piano arrangement for a new piece. That's going to take me a bit of time because I need some new equipment to make that, to be able to perform it on here. I do hope that if you are new, you consider following on two spots. Twitter for my rare but important announcements, and you can also watch there, but I recommend following on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube in order to watch with the ability to comment and have it show up here, which is pretty cool because then we have some cross-platform chat, which is fun. So with that said, I think I'm going to, I have sort of a set list. I'm thinking income inequality, you always knew, everybody's in a circle, and train, barring requests. People can always make requests. If you're new and you don't know my songs yet, you can request a type of song, like a love song or a sad song or a happy song or whatever, and we'll see what we can do. But I do create sort of a default playlist just so that I can circulate through my songs and not do the same favorites over and over. Harry's doing funny things today. That's okay. All right, I think I'm going to start with, hi, Carrie. I see. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How about cooking something with me? Something new? Something good? I don't remember. How are you doing today, Carrie? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm thinking income inequality, you always knew, everybody's in a circle, and train. But I'm open, as always, to suggestions. Have you been working on your America's Got Talent plans at all? I did, I got it. It's so funny, I never sing other people's songs on here, do I, ever. And that really was just a little clip. But anyway, let's do, maybe I'll start with You Always Knew, a love song for this Friday night, because Friday and Saturday nights are the time when young people are looking for love. I'm not going to break out in looking for love in all the wrong places, but I was almost going to. Okay. Really? Really? I get that. Boy, I get that. You know, I was realizing, Carrie, that I have a similar feeling about promoting my broadcast. It's like, I kind of enjoy having a low-key broadcast where, you know, I'm not having like tons and tons of people, tons and tons of new people, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, in theory, I do want more people, but there is a certain low-key nature in just broadcasting, like having, you know, just a low-key broadcast every time. And that's a big thing. Like, that's something totally out of your comfort zone, in the sense of totally out of the ordinary for what your normal daily life. How would you just like, what? I can understand that. I really can. All right, so this is a love song, True Love, Still True Love, the makeup, the hairdos. Oh no, yes. Well, these days, you know what? People would try to be open-minded to that if you did that. These days. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggled up to us tight. You're holding my hand, I love you lose all the proud and sweet, sweet good nights. You all are always shine every night inside. I gasp to think the love I feel, the family we made, and it complete past. All that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. You started door, the Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled down at me, a white marble Greek god. I had another guy, law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say, oh nice. With all that I have and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Our first date ended, and with it came our first goodbye. But the hug we shared before you left, you did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Months went by, I left my other guy, you found me, we started a fling. But I still didn't know the way you did, that this would be the thing. You flew for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, yeah, you slowly helped me see. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night with you right here. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams, such care you take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our handwritten vows, I can still hear. We said, with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And one about the one ring that rules all them exes, all them exes. I know I remember the song Your Cheating Heart, but I don't remember the words, and I'm guessing they must relate to the one ring that rules all them exes. Tennessee Tuxedo. Sounds very fun. Whatever you go with will be very fun, I'm sure. But I could totally see it being overwhelmed. Talk about being nervous too. Holy crap. Although I guess what would top that for nerves would be actually making it on the show and performing on the show. I see. Totally. So let's see. We did only one song. You always knew. I think I'll do Everybody's in a Circle. Realizing I'm not sure that's the song I want to do. Maybe I'll do When in Doubt, Wait instead. I'm not in dire need of that song, but can't hurt. It's becoming one of my new favorites. You know, I didn't tell you, Carrie. I got my 2 teeth in. I got them in about 3 days after we came back from the trip. Of course, you never saw them out, but these 2 teeth right here were a little prior to. For a year, there were no teeth in there. For 6 months, there were just little silver buttons. They looked like little very small cell batteries. You know those little silver batteries, like watch batteries or something, sitting in there. And then, boy, it was a super easy procedure. The last procedure was like, oh God, I wish it all could have been like this. They just like unscrew it and screw in the teeth. Yes. I'm so happy to have them. At first I wasn't sure, like, and then my dentist was able to, my other dentist was able to adjust my sleep appliance to work, so I didn't have to pay more money and wait for a new one. So I'm like, I'm finally done. Facebook user says, hello, Carrie. Why does it just say Facebook user? Why do we not have a name? I've never seen that. Carrie, have you seen that? Is that your name? Maybe you put that down as your name, Facebook user. Who are you? Tell us more. But welcome, Facebook user. Flash, why do you have down Facebook user as your name? Maybe you don't even know. Maybe it's one of those things where something's going weird and you're not sure that you didn't even know that it said that. But that's the name. See how you can see there in the merge chat area, it's showing up as Facebook user. Hello, Flash Sitar, my friendly Facebook user. No idea. Well, good to have you on. You often click like on my photos and things, and I really appreciate that. It's nice. But often you can't make it on live on the broadcast. It's so nice to have you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You and your wife, your beautiful music. I have not been watching anybody's live broadcast myself. I just haven't been able to make it. Oh, really? That's interesting. So for some reason, so it's coming up in the wait a minute. Are you kidding? You do? In the merge chat area or in Facebook's chat? Ooh, awesome. What kind of gig? Like an outdoor gig, an indoor gig, a bar type thing, a wedding, what? That's exciting. In the Facebook chat. Okay, because I was going to say, whoa, that's confusing. Interesting. Why would it be coming through? Because I can see your name, Carrie, obviously, on the merge chat. But for some reason, Flashes is coming in as Facebook user. Facebook user 101. I am Facebook user. Like I could see a bot, Facebook user 1. Hello, everybody. I am Facebook user bot. Sacred Junk Restaurants. Ooh, that sounds like an awesome name. Sacred Junk. Love that. Fun. Well, that's exciting. Tonight. Oh, wow. Okay. Holy smokes. You only got less than a couple hours left. That's exciting. That sounds like a really cool restaurant. Makes me want to look it up. Look up. Sacred Junk. I'm picturing a very restaurant. Anaheim. Checking it out. 82 photos on Yelp. Oh, now this is coming up as Sacred Junk Bar. Let's see. But I'm sure it's the same thing. Oh, that looks cool. I knew it would. That's right, Carrie. Carrie was recently ordained to do weddings. This looks awesome. The decor, wow. There's one photo especially that's like, oh, wow, so cool looking. Yes, you told me that. Yeah, probably the same. I mean, how many Sacred Junk eatery or drinkeries are there in Anaheim, right? That seems unlikely that there would be 2 of any, even if the one's a bar. That looks really cool. Awesome. Well, I hope it goes really well. All right, so I'm gonna do what? What was I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna do When in Doubt, Wait. And then I'm gonna do, gosh, it's kind of late, isn't it? That's all right. When in Doubt, Wait, and then Income Inequality is what I'm thinking, and then Train. So here we go. This is about advice. A few blocks from Disneyland. Holy smokes. Wow. We went to Disneyland just before the shutdown. The March shutdown. We went in February of 2019. Right? No, 2020, I mean. Okay, here we go. This is advice my dad gave me that has served very well, and it deserved its own song, so that every time I need the advice, I can just sing the song. Hopefully will also be useful to others. No, I need a capo. I was like, that sounds wrong, and it is wrong. Sounds good, but it's not what I wrote. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me, when in doubt, don't is the best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see, waiting to be sure was for sure the way for me. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I best say no when I had any doubts. So I said, you too, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. And when I take time to calm my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. Thus, spotting all the pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots. It takes time. say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. The choice will be great. Yeah, I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. Take your time. Your choice will be great. Your choice will be great. Take your time. Your choice will be great. Hold on a sec. Let me switch back. All right. Thanks for listening. When in doubt, don't. At least so long as you're in doubt. Notwithstanding my song TikTok about not pretending you have endless time and seizing what you need before it disappears, what you want. But that's when you don't have any doubt. You're just thinking you have endless time at some level. Anyway, so any income inequality, let's tackle it. Not the problem. We're not going to tackle the whole problem right now. But it's important before you can fix something, you need to get the word out that it's no. Oh, I'll check it out. Did she do dancing in there? That's a neat idea, Carrie. That's a neat idea. I like that. It's tumbling me. No, I didn't. Is she dancing in it or is somebody else dancing in it? By the way, I'm thinking about starting this thing on Facebook where I say, was like mom's favorites. And like today, I'm sharing this song of my son's. You know, this other day, I'm sharing this song. But like I haven't been able to get around to promoting my own music, I also haven't gotten around to promoting my son's music. But it is an aspiration I have to do that. Thing is, I have so many freaking favorites that I could do it every day for a year and still probably not get through them all. I'm not kidding. At least 6 months. That's how many songs he has. It's nuts. It's totally nuts. All right, income inequality. No. Let's turn up the guitar, shall we? Did I tell you about his live streaming? It's his second time of hosting this live stream. He starts this live stream out with a mask, black mask with green. Green X's that are LED lights and this green smile. And he starts with a vocoder like this, and he says, anyway, he streams other people's songs, like their new songs that they want to share. And, I want to see it. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. And it's super popular. He's doing so well with this thing. I can't believe it. He already was part of a little a music community. And when I say music community, it's not like Claire Means or me or Chris Angeles type of music. It's like people who are doing pure computer based music, you know? I mean, they might have their voice in it, but they don't probably have other instruments. Keegan Clark's YouTube channel, if you search Streamin' with Keegan, Streamin', Streamin, with Keegan on YouTube. Check it out. Check it out and subscribe. Fortunately, I cut the nail that I normally use to strum this song, but I think it'll work. Or pick it. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment burning sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. from income inequality. We must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public care from A to C. For income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building C to C, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all are better off we see, even the most wealthy. For income equality, thanks, can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building C to C, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer, really create higher quality with greater ingenuity. For income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building C to C, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade. Punished, so it will obey. People are the same, we know today. For income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building C to C, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves, there's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they beneath, the solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be. For income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building C to C, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely, and without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need. For income equality set us all free Yes, yes. Yes, yes. Thank you for sending me that by messenger. It's so much more likely now that I will see it. And if you can't find the video, Streaming with Keegan, so he's done 2 so far. Now, the first one he did, I like the beginning better, except the very, very beginning, the audio wasn't on. So it's actually kind of funny because he's sitting there, because it took him a while to realize the audio wasn't on, so this mask is just sitting there. But once it goes on, he did more of an intro, and then I feel like the second time, which I've kind of suggested that he rethink this. The second time, it was like, oh yeah, I already know these people, and so he didn't really present like what he's doing as much. So I don't know which one's better to watch. He said he felt a lot more comfortable the second one. He seemed pretty much fine the first one to me, but he was a lot more nervous. But it's just so exciting. Like, apparently there's some other member of his music community who's done this before, and you know, they go maybe an hour, and he the last time he went, he was on 2.5 hours because so many people were submitting music and were on there watching, and it was like, wow, so exciting. Yeah. Oh, you did? Cool. So he's done 2 of them so far. Streaming with Keegan. After 5 songs, I'll take off the vocoder. I think it's a vocoder. After 5 more songs, I'll take off the mask. So, very cool. All right, and he's always been pretty shy to show his face. He was diagnosed with Asperger's as a kid, like on the spectrum, and has a little bit of trouble sometimes with the flow of his words and stuff. And so he's always said, like, I am not doing in-person stuff. You know, all the plushie production stuff he's done, he's behind a stuffed animal, so he's not out there. He's more of a voice actor in that way. And so I was stunned. Now, granted, he's in a mask for a while in these, but he also has the mask off at a certain point, and you know, he's extemporaneously talking. I mean, it's just, I'm so stoked. And it's funny because there's such a wide range of musicians on this thing. Like the first video, you know, there was this video of this guy, he's got a cigarette and it's like low-hanging pants, and he's like, yo, 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 you know, and he's got a gun, you know, he's just singing this song, and it's kind of lewd at parts, and it's like, because he's, but he's able to like critique their songs, and it's crazy. It's like, how did my kid, you know, yeah, Zoli, do I know Zoli? Oh boy, I don't remember that person. Yeah, I mean, there's a huge variation, and he was actually later on had a more thorough analysis, and he was, as you know, was undiagnosed, if you will, like, no, you're too socially interactive, but he still has a lot of the markers, a lot of the things that, you know, that they picked out, you know, the strange kind. I don't remember solely the strange kind. If you think of it, you could message me something from Zoli too. What a burden. But I just don't think I'll remember to look. That sounds interesting. But yeah, so I just was super impressed. And you know, we know how hard it is to get a following on these big platforms. But because he was part of this Discord music community, and they all liked him and love his music and stuff, and so they hopped on to like share their music. And then the next time more people were on, I think he had a really good idea to have this mask reveal thing and have this cool vocoder on his voice. He's thinking about changing the masks every time, and or periodically, and having different vocoders. Did you? I don't remember. It's my doppelganger. Is that the right word? My twin out there. It's possible. It's been a while since I've been attending things regularly. Anyway, let's do train. It's getting super late. Oh no. Let's take the train out. We always got to do it. We always got to take the train out at some point. Even if we don't sing the song, the broadcast train is leaving the station. Anyway, it's been a lovely, lovely chatting with you, Carrie. Here we go. Train, move, chug it, train, move. taking the train out. Chug a chug. Thanks, Carrie. It was so nice to see you and hang out with you today. TLC to you and to others live and replay. Thanks so much for being with me. I'm going to put my little blurb up again about what I'm doing on here, what the dealio is. I do mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs. I come on most weekdays between 6:15 and 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. I'm on 4 platforms all at once: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Best to watch and follow on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube to be able to comment and have it show up here. But please also follow on Twitter. That is where I make my rare but important general announcements. So with that said, thanks for being with me. I hope to be back on Monday. Same bat channel, whatever to go, however it goes. Ah, yay. Yes, you are so lucky. Busy, busy. I want to see more pictures of Lily. All right, take care, Carrie and others live and replay. Thank you for being with me. Have a great weekend. Bye.